By Red Racer Beer.
Perfect time to do that because we're now live. Hey, folks, this is part 2 of the Mike Mcguire show.
Nothing happened. We were just talking about shows in Vegas, Mike. What was Vegas like?
He's the guy with the, you can just see the back of his head because he's such a star. I don't know, you probably recognize him.
We're
from
not going to
that.
be able to stream it in that tight stinger, so we don't have to pretend. But what we're doing, we had a bit of a technical issue. The show got a little too heated. We got pulled off of Ustream.
Mike threw a punch.
We called the people at Ustream, told them who we were and what we're doing.
He took it like a fucking man.
And
then I went and had a Ustream.
We're back.
Then he's like, Stinger, I'm going to pistol whip you if you eat another fucking cherry blaster on the microphone. I was like, dude,
fuck.
I was like, dude, don't fucking worry about it.
I've been trying not to burp, and this guy's chewing like a fucking cow.
Yeah, that's just Mike's normal chewing. You get used to it. You get used to it.
Oh, you do, eh?
Yeah.
So you'd be fine, like, visiting Peru and watching
4
alpacas.
Llamas. I prefer
Mike!
llamas.
Oh, I see. Fair enough.
All
so
right.
you're an alpacist? Is that what you're saying?
Yeah,
Wait,
and you're an anti-dentite.
Welcome to your host at Unpackist You.
We were talking about Vegas, though. And Mike went there.
He's anti-mastication.
You know, for some reason, I want to hear anybody's Vegas story.
Because you're fucking obsessed with Vegas.
I'm just
Vegas was
trying to circumvent the golden rule of Vegas.
You know, the big thing about Vegas is like we got there on the Friday, and then does anybody watch Diners, Drive-Ins, and Dives?
Guy Fieri.
Yeah, there was an episode about Vegas, right? And John Mull's Roadkill Grill. Mm-hmm. And so it was my birthday weekend. I said, okay, this is one place we had to go. So we basically got off the plane, checked in the hotel, drove out to this place, and it was just badass, crazy, delicious. Like,
what'd you have?
Brisket, hot links, and roast chicken with mac and cheese and beans because it was beans and hamburger and onions. It was just incredible.
Oh, shit.
And of course, you got to have a biscuit with it.
I just went across the street to Chipotle every fucking day.
Yeah, good for you. I mean,
I just didn't do a lot of cuisine. But there's so many restaurants there. Like, you walk around and you realize Gordon Ramsay has like 5 restaurants.
Yeah, Guy Fieri had one in the place where we stayed at the Link, and he had his own. But I wanted to go to these shitholes, right? And this John Mulls, he was out in northeast Vegas, and it was you drove on this residential street, and then all of a sudden there's this corral fencing, and you go in there, and it was just unbelievably delicious. It looks deserted, and it was this red cinder block building with no windows, and you walk in there, and all of a sudden there's 30 people in there lined up for food, and it was the best barbecue I've ever had. Like, by far. That's John Mull's Roadkill Grill.
Diners.
Check it out when you're in Vegas, folks.
Oh, yeah. And anybody I've seen since, I've said, if you're going to Vegas, you need to go to this. But everybody wants to stay on the Strip, or they want to go to the Fremont Street, and they don't want to see anything but.
Yeah, I'm stuck there for sure.
Yeah.
I can't believe how... just to exist in that organism. I'm going to end up taking this guy with me eventually.
Mm-hmm. Well, get off the main drag because there's some crazy shit there.
Yeah, well, there is. My brother took me around there. He lived there, so he kind of took me to the small spots. But I'm just so fascinated by the organism that is the Vegas Strip.
It's a different animal completely.
And to exist in it, to be a cell in that organism is insane. And you see all different types
Alex,
of people.
we're getting something on the monitor here. Can you maybe see what the fuck's going on, please?
Hey, do we have any of those Guinness cans left?
Guinness?
What's in that fucking Guinness can?
That's yours. You can give it to your kids.
Hey, you want it?
Yeah, I bet
Re-gift it.
My daughter probably uses it.
Yeah, they'll love it.
That
Classic
iTunes
Clan,
thing.
play some gens. We have Guinness. Yeah, we do have
Iggy
Guinness.
Azalea.
No, I guess the empty can. I just want to know what that fucking ball is.
I know. You know what? I fucking shook it out the other day. When
Can I play marbles with it?
No, when you release it releases gas. It's a CO2 bomb.
Jesus Christ.
Yeah.
Jesus.
Technology.
What's going on?
It's
just a can of beer, man.
Yeah.
No,
I don't know.
it's a can of Guinness, sir.
It's not.
Don't be mistaking it for beer. It's a meal and a snack.
That was really good. I like that. I wish I could. I really want to learn how to do accents better for on stage, or just have more characters. Like, I felt like Ivan, when he was here, he could do multiple characters where he could paint a picture of him having a conversation with someone, and someone else conversing back with him. And it created this crazy, like a little scenario that he would just make up that he could paint so well. And a lot of it, he could create like multiple characters in a story by just using different voices and dialect and stuff.
His own, and then there's that, no, you're an idiot. Those two voices?
Yeah.
Well, I'm not too sure. I'm going to throw out like a bitchy receptionist tonight when we go out to Alfredo's. We'll go there. I'm going to...
Well, don't tell me. I want it to be a surprise.
No, it's horrible. I'm not even done writing the joke yet, but I fucking got to try something new. I'm fucking not going to go up there and talk about dicks.
No, that's been cornered.
And I still do it. I don't know why.
About dicks?
Can't write anything but dick jokes. It's fucking stupid.
Stop me before I dick again.
It's either jerking off or it's how girls make you want to jerk off or
how you want to kill him and put him through a wood chipper, for instance.
How the worst thing
into the river.
Yeah, or if like
for instance,
the power somebody has over you where they can make you suck their dick, otherwise you'll die. It's a great fear. And it creeps into my comedy.
I hadn't noticed.
Yeah, I know. Fuck.
I honestly have never been worried that someone's going to tell me to suck their dick or die. That's where I never once.
Fantasized, yes, but not actually feared, right?
Pardon?
Nothing.
Fantasized?
Well, the thing is, you'd probably make the decision to die. So you're not going to worry about it if you know.
Would you really? Outcome. Like you sell your soul to the fucking pulp mill every day and sucking a little dick for 5 minutes?
I know. It's just a small
Think about
dick,
the dichotomy of that. Like, really?
Yeah.
No, you're just trying to get me to say that I'll suck a dick when we're fucking on air.
No, but
come on, man. It wouldn't be that bad.
You should at least consider it.
Come on.
What if someone came to you when you were 19 and said, look, Alex, here's the thing. We're going to give you $80,000 a year, and all you have to do is give us your soul for 12 hours a day, 4 days a week. Whew. How would you feel about that for the next 50 years?
When you put it
and
like
then
that.
You'll get the same amount of money for not working after 40 years. Really? Does sucking a dick sound that bad?
For someone to take care of
are you saying that I would get all of that money that they're promising me? I would just suck one dick and I would never have to work?
No, I'm just not taking it off the table because
he's talking about
don't know what the conditions
do now
are.
For money.
Yeah.
What's the difference between just sucking a quick dick,
Exactly. 5 minutes compared to 40 years?
Well,
the sad thing is,
that's the thing. If it's one blowjob for a lifetime of freedom,
see, now he's considering it.
Okay, so it's your freedom. Is there a dollar price you can put on that freedom?
Exactly.
Well, dollar price on freedom, it's pretty high. I'm not sure.
Can we have an honest conversation about
so you're saying you would
right now?
Yeah, exactly. We're all whores, basically.
What's going on here? I feel like I'm being ganged up on by you two.
Here's the thing.
Here's the thing. Neither of you have enough money to make me suck your dicks.
Right.
So you get that out of
right. But I have the cunning. I have the suave and the persuasiveness. But
highly unlikely, Stinger. I've been listening to your shit for too many years.
Is there a number that would make you suck a dick?
Kevin Spacey's worth $85 million.
I don't think I could do it. No.
But is there a number?
No.
Where it's like, if you get to live like Mark Cuban.
We're losing viewers here. They don't want to hear about us
No
sucking
way, we have
dicks.
to. We just gained one as I looked up. We're at 5,275, and we were at 5,274.
No, we actually.
So don't tell me we're losing. It fluctuates. It's
but it's more important. What's the demographic?
It's a gigantic show. We usually play to 6
Obviously not dick suckers. No one wants to talk about getting their dick sucked. I mean, what makes me gay getting my dick sucked by you guys?
Nothing at all.
No, exactly.
That's right.
We just asked you not to talk about it. But do you have a number? Does any man have a number? Can a straight man have a number?
I think you could do it if it was for your family. If you knew, you're like, oh, my family's
your family's worth more to you than like $18 billion.
Stinger, family is life, all right?
Family's
Come on,
exactly.
There you go.
I just don't ever
what
rule
goes
it
around
out.
is all around, pal.
What's more of a sellout than that?
It's not like we're talking
working
fucking rocket appliances.
Working at the pulp mill, and that pulp mill is going to kill you. Semen has never killed anybody.
Exactly.
Right?
Oh, semen has given people AIDS, which have killed people.
No.
No, look it up. I saw it on the back of a bumper sticker.
Don't ask any more questions.
What is this, Philadelphia?
Yeah.
Does anybody have a number? Does anybody have a no? Yeah, AIDS will quiet a crowd down.
AIDS will quiet a crowd down.
Does anybody have a number?
Oh, fuck, that's still going.
It's hard to think if even a straight man has a number.
Okay, Stinger, what's your number?
I don't know if a straight man can have a number. That's the thing.
Number.
But it's like, if it actually came to your door, like you can hypothesize about it, like we are right now. But if $1 billion was at your fingertips, like try to visualize someone actually offering you $1 billion.
All your dreams.
Everything ever.
I wouldn't trust him, I just wouldn't.
That's the
trust
thing.
guy.
But if you somehow, like you're the scenario is
You're guaranteed.
it's in your bank account. There's no jokes here. It's just you.
I'm so bad with money. The amount of money I make, people say I should be able to live a glorious life, and I'm fucking broke all the time.
I know,
this
but
fantastic.
this is $1 billion. You can't buy enough Cheetos, all right?
No, I need dude, I could blow a bill. I could blow $1 billion so fast.
There's
I'd be
no
the
way.
First guy
but you would you
just
suck a dick to do it?
Oh,
It's
Oh,
oh, suck a dick.
dickory dock. This
dick.
guy
No,
was
because
sucking
I
my
would-
cock.
Alex was sucking my.
He
cock.
did it for a bill.
I
He
wouldn't
used to
do it
work
for
at the
$1 billion.
mill.
I don't
Now
know
he
where you
owns
guys
the
are
Now
whole
he
from.
barely has one sock.
You guys are taking this way out of proportion here.
Yeah, I've had a whiskey, and I want to know how much money it takes for you to suck dick.
Stinger really wants me to suck his dick.
Who's
Not mine. I don't have the money. I promise you.
Yeah.
I hope your numbers are higher than my salary pertains.
really who's uber straight anyway? Like, at what point does someone say that, oh, I'm so straight, and then they become a little bit homophobic? And is that straighter or is that gayer?
Could be gayer because you're scared. But
Yeah,
it could
exactly.
be straighter
So-
because you don't want them to exist. But there's a dollar figure for everybody.
Yeah, that's right.
What is it?
Is it
Well,
fame?
no, well, I guess no, because you get to a point where money becomes like $1 billion becomes. It doesn't really matter if you give me $24 billion. If you give me $1 billion.
So do you think you could turn any girl into a prostitute?
Absolutely, that's way different. They'll do
Yeah,
it
yeah, but do you
on a
think-
fucking whim.
You
I think you
any
can turn
girl?
almost anybody into anything.
There's always the 1% of 1%ers. You always leave room for 1%. But you're asking me if 99% of women would suck dick for money? Yeah. Yeah, if it's enough money.
I think
Absolutely.
99% of guys would.
Yeah, well, that's what we're asking. That's
Yeah.
what we're asking. Is there, like, because if you give me $12 billion
All right,
and
all
you give
right.
me $100 billion.
10 grand. You have 10 grand.
Yeah, I'll do it.
What percentage?
And then you walk away going, ha ha ha, I'd have done it for a 50.
Sucker.
So 10 grand.
That's
What?
who's got a Hyundai.
What percentage of women could you get to suck your dick for 10 grand?
For 10 grand?
10 grand.
How many? Do you think all of them?
Well, you have to. Be,
I think
no,
you'd
no,
have to ask a
because-
woman.
Well, no, you're asking something where it would absolutely matter how you talk to that woman. Mm-hmm. You're talking about a suave character talking to this woman, saying, "Listen, I'm just in a place where
I'm
I
telling you,
don't
it's
want
some
to."
money. 10 grand. You offer a girl 10 grand. What percent are going to say yes and no?
But am I only allowed to say one sentence? Hey, suck my dick for 10 grand. Like, is that the sentence?
No, okay, you can
Or
convince.
can I say, listen, I really like
Well,
you, and I understand you're not attracted
but
to me.
I guess
so
what I'm
I have
looking-
$10,000. Money's not an issue. I think you could use $10,000, and I could use the experience of you
Yeah, you can do that whole
performing
thing.
fellatio on me.
You can do it, but the thing is, I want the woman to be doing it for the money, not because you're suave. If you're able to like to just
It'd have to be a
chicken-
blind test. You'd have to have.
Yeah.
You say to a woman, "Would you suck a dick for 10 grand?"
But it's totally different. Like, are they answering to a newspaper report where it's like 10 grand, suck a dick, bunch of
No,
exclamation marks?
you need to be
And
bringing
where?
them into a room with 10
Who's
grand
dick?
in cash.
If you
slapped
did
on the
that in Prince
table.
George,
I bet you
it'd
it
be
matters-
completely different if you did it in L.A.
Absolutely.
Right.
And I think it matters whose dick.
A dick in an audition in L.A. Bam.
Yeah, I guess
Right?
it does matter who's dick. If you get like a super ugly dude, it's like, yeah, it's gonna take a lot more than 10.
Yeah.
As over, it's like an already like decently good looking young dude like myself. They're like, yeah, I'm probably just gonna come in here and fucking 10 grand. I would, like Mike said, I would have done for 50.
So I think there's just too many
Okay,
variables. to the
you
question you're
Stinger,
asking.
you going out, young man,
But 10
good head
grand's
on
not
his
a-
shoulders.
Mad about town.
You're out. You got
Good-looking
10
single
grand.
fella.
How
Cut
many
the shit. Are you
broads?
asking what I would suck a dick for?
How many
down
broads
to-
could you get to suck your dick
get down to brass
if you had
tacks.
unlimited amounts of $10,000 payments to do it?
Oh, man, I would die of dehydration.
It would be ridiculous.
It's not because of that. It's because 10 grand and I can find any girl. You know how many girls are down for 10 grand? Like, that's not even... Like, if you're seriously offering it, most people say, like, oh, they pretend to have integrity because they know it's a hypothetical. But if somebody puts $10,000 in your hand, you're like, this is gonna take a 6-minute blowjob max.
You're probably being a little generous.
Our
maybe a minute and a half.
Well, it's $10,000. It's
Our
like
newly
you can get your money's
born
worth.
uncle, Ty Weber, says he knows for a fact I would suck a dick for a bill.
What does he mean by bill? $100?
Yeah, no, not a bill.
No, some guy named Bill said, "Hey, would you suck my dick?"
No, for a bill,
$1 billion.
which means he would pay a bill to suck. he would go out of pocket.
If he had $1 billion, he would pay you to suck his dick.
Ty, I did those things in confidence. I was.
Is this your brother-in-law? Because it's getting a little weird. Just
no.
No. But dude, like, well, just think about the afterlife. Think about what your life's gonna be after you suck this dick.
Well,
you're gonna get through it. It's gonna be a little traumatic.
Is it gonna be broadcasted? Like, is it going to be like how? Like, people are gonna look up Google. How come Alex Mackenzie is so rich and just balling? They'll be like, oh, he sucked a dick for a bill.
Yeah, that's a different variable.
Like,
if it's a TV show or like an American Idol type?
Well,
thing.
no, even like because like Bill.
So you think you can? So you think you can suck a cock, and you win $1 billion? This is obviously a private issue. This guy's offering $1 billion to turn you a professed straight man into a guy who will suck his cock. He just wants the power, and he already has $80 billion. Mm-hmm. But $1 billion off the shoulder is nothing. And he's going to give it to you and your family and your kids.
They're going to be looked
after.
Now you're bringing up my family.
Right.
Little Diego.
Everybody you love is going to live.
That's right.
Happily, they're gonna live a life that you could have never promised before.
And you're all of
put
your
this dick in your mouth. You get on your knees. There's a little bit of degradation. He says, "Yeah, you like that," and you have to answer.
No,
you
don't answer.
You do,
That's
but you answer mumbled.
Answer.
You just say, "Mm-hmm." You don't have to talk.
No,
I mean, you're trying to get this over with.
No.
You're just asking 6-7 minutes of your life for $1 billion. How could you be so selfish to the people you love?
That's right. Think about all your children and your children's children, and 4 generations down, and say, you know what? We owe our luxuries that we have.
This cocksucker right here, and they'll have a giant picture of you and say, "This cocksucker,
Alex the cocksucker,
this cocksucker."
You know how many dicks he sucked to get us to where we are?
He was the man who made the sacrifice. He paid the ultimate price. Some gave some,
Alex.
Some gave all, and he gave it all.
And he took 8 inches.
Right down there.
Here's the great-grandfather Alex the cocksucker.
My God, he had the audacity to smile when that money shot happened.
God bless
because he was thinking of us. He wasn't thinking about the semen dripping off his face. He was thinking about the generations of his bloodline that will live.
He wasn't thinking about the crackled old hands holding onto his ears.
Without
wanting he put that in the past.
What a great man this cocksucker was. Yeah.
Is the guy circumcised or not? That's a difference. If I have to peel back like a wrinkly old foreskin before I go on this guy, get a little dick cheese under there or something, like I'm out. Like if
Thank you for buying in.
See, now we're negotiating conditions.
Go deep. Which you would have to do. You would have to do under a council of legal advisors. Wait. Do I have to look him in the eye? What do I have to wear?
Do I have to take it in the eye?
Where does it come? Like where the cum lands is a huge issue.
Yeah, exactly.
Like it's probably gonna land somewhere around your duodenum.
If he could just blow it off my off my sternum. If you could take it off the sternum and just have it hit there, and that's where it goes.
I think for $1 billion, I mean, you owe it to him to swallow.
Oh God!
He'd probably put it all in.
See,
your
I don't know
what's
worse. Swallowing seems horrible, but maybe it'd just be like quick shot, like it's over, like taking a needle. Done.
What if you can berate him the whole time? What if you can say to him, "I don't like this"? What if you can say "fuck you" the whole time? "Fuck you, man!" As you're just pumping and saying, "You're a fucking piece of." It'd probably take him longer to come. Hey, you don't want to do that. You'll downgrade him, and it'd be like a 15 minutes.
I'd have done it for 50.
The worst would be on your knees. And just if he had to come on your face would be the worst, because it's like you're sitting there and you're just waiting for it, and you're just like, you son of a
surprise.
Fuck. It's where if you go to swallow that, the swallowing it does seem worse. Yeah. That seems like the another man's semen in your mouth.
How do you think? But you would handle
a quick shot and you're done. Get it out.
How do you think you would handle that money
just
shot?
Waiting for this guy to bust one right on your face.
How do you think you would handle that money shot? You think you'd be like an amateur? Because sometimes when you see the amateurs taking the money shot,
the first one's just so
they
shocking.
get out of the pocket. They got all shocked. But then you see those veteran girls, and they're like Ali in his prime. They see the punch coming from the shoulder. They see it coming from here, and they know what's coming. They know how to hang. That's how you spot a veteran.
I would consider myself a veteran because I've had a couple of my own loads go zinging by my face time to time, and I have juked every one of them. I am proud to say I've never to this day had semen land on my face. I've had it hit the pillows. I've had it hit my neck.
And you're saying to the world it would take $1 billion for that to happen.
I never said that. No.
What? No.
I've never on air said that that's what it would take for that.
What
to
if
happen.
one of our viewers right now is some creepy German fucking guy that invented I don't know.
No, we're gonna have about 100 million.
We've got a great
100 billionaires. We're gonna have the 1%ers tuning in, wondering what Amex price is. We're gonna be like, I got that. I could shove my dick down this guy's throat. This Canadian kid.
What is that guy's number? Give me his number. Start up the Luftwaffe.
I won't do it.
He said
I will not give out my number online. If you want to know,
is that euros? American? Canadian?
I have rubles.
Yeah.
Just have to go to Croatia and get those out of the bank.
There's no end to the jokes when you talk about shoving the dick down a guy's throat.
No, especially when I feel like I'm getting fucking gangbanged by you two. What the fuck's going on over here?
We're trying to find you.
We're just working you into it. Yeah, I mean,
Mike and I have some investments. We're wondering
exactly. It's all negotiation.
Can we pool together? Is this thing is it out of range, or is it something we can think about in 5 years?
Exactly. Yeah.
Our portfolio is strong. It's very strong. It can grow. We can get there.
We sold short on oil.
We want to know shorted oil.
We shorted oil. Yeah.
We've been trading currency for 6 years.
How about that guy? How much would it take to suck that guy's dick?
See, that's the question.
No, I couldn't do it.
Isn't that the question?
It has to be a good-looking, like,
but
fucking
think about that. Like,
that's the thing.
How often that guy get his dick sucked? Like, it would probably take you about 8 seconds.
Right. So now you're talking.
Now you're just riding a horse right until the bell rings.
You got a strong wrist. You got good form. You fucking pull that off in 25 seconds. You get 100 mil.
Of course, it looked like you got hit by a milk truck because he hadn't blown it for a while.
That is a good point.
You have to weigh those options.
You stay in the pocket. You play it out like a doctor.
Yeah, exactly.
All right, folks. This has been an episode about sucking dick by Address This Mess. We're about at our time, folks. We got shit to do. We're comedians. We got to go to our local workout club.
Yes.
And we got to get down there and work out some of our new material
about sucking cock.
That's what we're doing.
Well, yeah, we are right now, but we're going to talk about more later.
That's my whole 16 minutes. It's just that Ali in his prime watching the punch from the shoulder.
That's right. It's good. That was a good visual.
I built a bunch of time.
But where does it start with that? Like, do the nuts kind of like...
You'd have to ask
up and then...
Oh, yeah.
You'd have to understand, like, Ali, you watch him, he does the shuffle, and then he
No, I mean, I'm talking about the money shot. Like, how do you know when it's...
You wait for the shuffle.
Where's the shoulder?
They watch it. They watch it right here.
It's the throbbing head.
They watch the muscle twitch.
The throbbing head of the penis.
And they know what you're throwing.
Like the shoulder muscle flexing.
That muscle twitches. Right. They know it's going up and over. They know to go left. They know to go right. You just don't want it in the eye socket. I mean,
yeah.
I don't want to have to explain the details.
Or what if it goes in your nose and then you're so surprised and you go... And like it's right up your nose, and you start coughing, and
well, then you have a whole new genre, and you probably have 100,000 more viewers.
Yeah. Is it acidic?
Because you're willing to snort cum.
Oh no! All right, we're getting this show off the air, folks. These guys are fucked. This is another episode of Address This Mess. Mike, I know you've got a great show coming up at the end of the month. You do Stand Up for Charity, the Kinsman.
Yeah, Stand Up for Charity in Prince George at the Kinsman Hall. $40 a ticket. Pick your tickets up at Studio 2880. Only $40, including dinner and cheap drinks.
Got a bunch of great comics lined up for that. Get
Plus,
out,
Mike
support.
will be at Nancy O's on January 27th.
I'm emceeing the 27th.
Or he'll be emceeing, so you get to see a lot of them, which audiences love.
There is a lot of them.
February 3rd, we're doing
Alex
UNBC.
and I will both be on that show, and then UNBC, if Mike's not emceeing, he'll probably be headlining. So
are you guys coming to Stand Up for Charity on the 31st?
I'll talk to you about that off the air, Mike.
Okay.
Question.
Anyway, let's get away from the dick sucking. It was great having you guys. Great having Mike. We're definitely gonna have Mike back for another episode. Hopefully, the next week or two here. This show's gone great, and we're heading out. Do you guys want to say your thing, Mike? Usually you say that thing.
I usually say yeehaw, stick it in your grandma.
No, you don't, Mike. You
That's
say
what it was.
No, Mike, that's what you said. Oh, my God.
Peace in the Middle East.
There you go.
Take care of each other.
What do you want to say? What's your closer? Mike Mcguire, closer. I'm stopping the recording right after you're
Thanks
done
for
talking.
stopping
I love you,
by.
man. I love you, man.
Over the line.